It was the ripe age of 5, whereupon my fear of the night reached its height. For how could it not? I was a child, alone in the dark under the shelter of my covers, as the panic beating of a frightful heart suffocated me to sleep. What fault is mine that the house's settling should resemble a demon's glee, accompanied by the howling wind, heralding the arrival of all manner of beasts that skitter and screech in the night? The hags, the wraiths, the ghosts and ghouls, and all manner of beasts reach across and cast their shadows of gnarled fingers upon my curtain-drawn window. As the sky casts no light from above, they wreak havoc, cry havoc upon my mind. These creatures, these unnameable horrors, these things that go bump in the night. 15 years pass, yet my fear remains. Distant, but persistent. It fades, faint within the depths of my subconscious, starved of its stimulus. It gnaws at my insides, craving a freedom denied by years of childish resistance, fed instead by adult weaknesses. I lie upon my bed, gaze out my open window, no longer fooled by wind's whistle or the old oak shadow. And then, there's you, lying by my side. A guilty sweetness, a light in your eyes, a light's on my mind that I may rest at ease, at peace with the struggles of the heart that writhe and wriggle and thrive underneath. Hold me. Pull me close and keep me safe. Though the years have made me brave, and I know no beast lurks past my open window, this silence between us is maddening and oppressive upon our guilt-ridden minds, twisting words to something malicious and ill intentions to kindness, all in utter silence. It rings deafeningly in our minds, akin to the hellish screams of the things that go bump in the night. Kiss me, smiling mischievously, lasciviously, burying your anxiety under endless, relentless pecks upon my neck, my cheeks, my lips. Steal it away. Rob me of my sight, my sighing breath, gasping in surprise as your wandering hand caresses my leg and gouges my chest. And I, enthralled by delight in your coaxing hands and expectant eyes, spite my good sense and accept the lie, and soon come to crave that which goes bump in the night. Come now, please. More than this, please. Stop. I'm already addicted to this blasphemous farce that leaves me wanting more and more. But you can't do more than this. Pathetic, isn't it? One-sided, unrequited, and passionless for your convenience. Say something, won't you? Look at me. Tell me what's bothering you. Trust me, so I can trust you. You're human, aren't you? You're no monster, are you? Or aren't you? Speak and break this silence that stifles the soul, but no. Only kisses pass our lips. No word is said, nothing of fears, of doubts, none of the formless misgivings brought about by our needless silence that keeps a mindless self-indulgence alive. Nothing is brought to light. Instead, we bury them under the sweat and gasps and shame and screams of a parasitic ecstasy. Willing slaves are we to this meaningless facade that hides our furtive anxieties, convinced that what we are doing is right or kind, merely burying our true thoughts out of sight and out of mind under an addictive, delusional act that goes bump in the night. And so it was, when us two became one. I would lie in bed, anxious under the covers. Window closed, curtains drawn, still a thrall to love, and a so-called lover. Mindful, yet mad, I cling to an illusion that fades each night, replaced by a lesson, an insight into the fickle heart of the lowly human such as I who braves the day, crippled with fright. Till the light fades, and the trappings of childhood fears are renewed. And I'm left in bed, cowering in reluctant terror of a self-deprecating truth made manifest in the hags and wraiths and ghosts and ghouls and all manner of beasts that skitter and screech in glee as they unlatch the window, tearing the curtains to leer at their feast. And then there's you, a ghostly visage heralding their arrival, a guilty sweetness cold in your eyes, exuding the cruel words you never said, and stifling me with mine. Like a black cloud that blots out the sky, you tumble forth and cast your shadow in my mind, haunting my dreams with a blissful life that I know I could have if I cared to try. Quietly, relentlessly, feeding my wretched monotony born from the hurt of the first time I tried to love, to fight, to try. And I run from the unseen glare of your guilty, sweet, bitter eyes. The vanguard of my fears, my doubts, my reservations personified. The eyes of the Dread Queen, of all the things that go bump in the night.